So this week we're at Erickson's Air Museum in Madras, Oregon. And if you really like antique planes, I think you're gonna enjoy this particular week's video. Before we get started, I want to remind you that I'm shooting for a goal of 100 subscribers by Valentine's Day 2022. So if you can help me achieve that goal, I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up here on the YouTube page below. Yeah, I'm at the airport. That's where they have the Air Museum. So come on in, we'll have a good time. This is a consolidated BPY-5A Catalina. Supposedly this is the most famous seaplane in aviation history, and it starts about 1935. It's quite the wingspan on that one. They used it for all sorts of things. And we all know from the movies that they used to love to put art on their planes during World War II, probably World War I as well. This is a Lockheed P-38 Lightning. And here we have a Douglas A-20B Invader. But they're not all military planes. As you can see here. This plane reminds me of the Spirit of St. Louis, which Charles Lindbergh flew the first transatlantic flight. I don't think this is the same model, but it reminds me of it. They don't seem to have any information on this particular airplane. As you can see, they've got more than airplanes. They have old cars, and that Packard there reminds me of my very first car, the 1947 Kaiser. I think Packard actually made Kaisers. Back in my younger days, young adulthood, I actually had a Volkswagen Beetle. 1967, if I remember correctly, is the model that I had. This is a Douglas DC-3. It's got a big wingspan. This is an F4U Corsair. It's used in both the Second World War and the Korean War, if I'm not mistaken. They have a tribute here to Jesse Leroy Brown, who was the first African-American aviator in the U.S. Navy. He was a recipient of the Distinguished Flying Cross, and he was the first African-American killed in, the first African-American officer killed in the Korean War. P-17. They even have a jet in here. This is a L-29 Delphin. And I think we all know what that is. If I'm not mistaken, that is a flying tiger. This is a Falk-Wolf. And some of the Luftwaffe's most successful fighter races flew this. Obviously a water plane with the pontoon there. They even have an old World War II Messerschmitt. Hope I said that right. And that was Erickson's Air Museum. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to help me achieve my goal of 100 subscribers by Valentine's Day 2022. And we'll see you next week.